Yo guys, it's FreeRep here, and today we're gonna be testing gun depression and vertical guidance. So, the tank I'm taking out is the Jagdpanzer IV. It can do a pretty good job of showing all around. Russian tanks, oh man, I put it in sim. Oh god. 1 second. Alright, we're back. Hopefully, yeah, sorry about that guys. I actually put it in sim so it doesn't give you a really good all around look, does it? Now, any second. Alright, we're in. So, here's the standard Jagdpanzer IV. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot some targets for you. What? How'd that hit there? That makes no sense. Okay, this... I think it had the sim thing on for a second there. Well, I definitely thought that a high explosive shell would be able to go through this. I'm disappointed. Maybe, well, you know what? We're going to get a little bit closer. But anyways, what gives a gun depression and elevation? Well, there are two things you have to worry about. Number one, you have to worry about the outsides of the tank. Like, take this little plate at the bottom right underneath of that barrel, for example. That's why the gun can't go like 30 degrees down, because, well, it would hit that. We hurt its ammo. 1 second, I just really want to kill this guy. Sorry. Maybe we should shoot him from the rear. Well, I do not believe there are any optic ports in the T-26. Seriously? Come on, Jagdpanzer IV, get your stuff together. There. Now, since they do not have FPEs, he will most likely burn out. However, we will shoot into here anyways, just for the heck of it. Okay, he's dead. Now, what gives a tank gun depression? Well, as said, you have to look at, well, what's like, you have to look at this plate, like where the tracks are. Above that plate underneath the gun. So, as said, if the gun went down 80 degrees, it would hit that plate. So, that's physically impossible. And then for up, you have to think of places inside of the tank. The silhouette of the tank, how big the silhouette is, and, well, equipment-wise as well. It can't, like, smash your equipment or anywhere that somebody may be sitting. It can't squish them. That would be bad. The second thing you have to take into concern is the cannon breech. The cannon breech is, as everybody knows, what you put the round into. 1 second. Okay, now that I'm done with that, as you can see, look at the thing, like the big square box thing that is connected to the gun barrel. Look at that. Yes, the one with like the hole in the back of it. Connected to the gun barrel on the inside of the tank. That is what we call the cannon breech. So what you put in there is, as you see this ammo on the sides of the tank here, you take those rounds and you put it into the cannon breech. But as you see, this tank has such a low silhouette that when we depress all the way, look at the cannon breech. The cannon breech is about to smack the ceiling. That's another reason a tank cannot depress all that much. They have to take in consideration their cannon breech and the silhouette of their tank. Russian tanks, this is why a lot of Russian tanks cannot depress, such as the IS-6 for example, with, I believe, holds the record, the Guinness Book of Records for the lowest, the Guinness Gaijin Book of Records for the lowest gun depression in the game, scoring out at -2 degrees. However, I believe there is another German tank that only, or German or Russian, that only has 2 degrees. It's either a Russian Z-37AA or the German Stormpanzer. You all can check me on that if you wish. Now, back to another reason. Hello? That sure was strange. I need to start making my party. Anyways, that is pretty much the reasons of gun depression. Now, let's take in consideration of, well, vertical guidance. Like, or not vertical guidance, well, basically vertical. Horizontal guidance. Left to right. As you can see, you see this little U-shaped thing on top of the tank. Watch it as I turn the barrel. That's as far as it will go. That's a method that that's one of the easiest methods and one of the closest methods to get a turretless tank destroyer almost as a turret, or almost as a tank with a turret. Because as you see, there's an optic port on that. But you have to keep in consideration of, once again, the cannon breech. So if we turn our gun all the way right, the gunner pretty much has the cannon breech sticking in his arm. In real life, he would have to lean back a little bit, because if the cannon breech fired and the gun moved back and it hit his arm, it would definitely break his arm, and it would probably rip it off. And then you have to take in consideration of when you turn it this way. As you see, it pretty much goes straight through the commander. In order for the gun to fire this way, they would normally just traverse the tank, instead of risking injury. However, the commander could scoot over a little bit if he had the room. But if the Jagdpanzer IV was packed plumb full of ammo, the tank could not fire like this. That's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, show me by dropping a like. Tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. My name is SpittyRap,